Thank you for staying with us. The time is now 10:40, and we will return to open session. Going to agenda item number 9, return to open session and take any action necessary as a result of discussions and preceding agenda item number 8. 9A, consider and act upon an ordinance of the City of Alice, Texas, authorizing the sale of city-owned property, 3001 Old Kingsville Road, Old Boys and Girls Building, 10 acres of land, more or less, described in warranty deed dated 9/4/1963, recorded in volume 221, page 554, deed of records of Jemals County, Texas, under the provisions of Local Government Code 253.01. Council?
Mayor, in light of conversations downstairs, I make a motion to adopt an ordinance for the sale of the property located at 3001 Old Kingsville Road, the Boys and Girls Club building, by the receipt of sealed bids for a period of open for a period of 45 days to be returned to the city manager's office. Bids will be open by the city council upon conclusion of said bid period, and only those above fair market value will be considered. If none meet criteria, council will reconsider actions.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed? Motion 9A stands as stated. Okay. Moving on to 9B, consider and act upon an ordinance of the City of Alice, Texas, authorizing the sale of city-owned property, Harkins Industrial Park, 9.82 acres of land, more or less being Lot 5 and the east, 3.00 acres of Lot 4, Harkins Industrial Park, Section 5, subdivision recorded in Volume 7, page 39, map records of Jemals County, Texas, under the provisions of Local Government Code 253.001. Council, I'll entertain a motion.
Mayor, I make a motion to adopt an ordinance for the sale of the property located or known as Harkins Industrial Park by the receipt of sealed bids for a period of 45 days to the city manager's office. Bids will be opened by the city council upon conclusion of said bid period, and only those above fair market value will be considered. If none meet the criteria, council will reconsider actions.
Thank you. Can I have a
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed. Motion stands as stated. 9C, consider and take any action necessary regarding the evaluation, employment, appointment, assignment, reassignment, new appointment, and duties of the interim city manager. Council, I'll entertain.
Mayor, personally, as we spoke long and hard about this one downstairs, and in light of conversation in regards to this one and the next agenda item and the reduction of the applicants, I feel that, personally, I feel that no action is needed at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Crisp. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, council. I appreciate that. Motion stands as stated. No action necessary at this time. Thank you. 9D, consider and take any action necessary regarding the city manager applications to include processes and actions regarding interviewing, selection, employment, assignment, and establishing salary range. I'll entertain.
Well, just, I'd like to make a quick statement before we move forward to the citizens of Alice, Texas. We did have a large pool of interested individuals submit a total of 21 applications. With those applications being submitted, we sent out a questionnaire. Out of that questionnaire, we had several pull their application and several more that didn't even turn it in. We were limited to 10 applicants, and of those 10 applicants, I think council came to a conclusion downstairs, and you'll see the results to follow in the next movement, the next actions taken. So just wanted to express the process that went on downstairs and what has taken us from 21 to the number that we have now. So.
Okay, council?
All right, Mayor, I move to form a committee to consist of Director of Finance, Roland Ramos, the Assistant Public Works Director, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Demetrio.
Public Works Utilities.
I'm sorry,
Public Works Utilities.
Public Work
Development
Utilities, and then the Interim Fire Chief, Patrick
Thomas.
Sorry, it slipped my mind, Patrick Thomas, to assist and advise in the hiring process, city manager hiring process.
As an advisory group.
as an advisory, as to advise.
Okay.
We're gonna do that. That'll be the next one. Okay, that's the motion. Was that stated properly?
It was, but.
But we're lacking.
There's gonna be several things.
There's several to follow this one. There's
Yes,
more.
yes.
So we're gonna vote this one, then we're gonna keep going. There's several actions to be
No,
taken.
we don't vote this one, we do the
I would say
whole.
do it completely as a
Completely
whole
as what?
response.
Okay, do it as a whole. Okay, followed up with,
So number one,
Commission,
committee.
number 2
committee.
is to get the interim city manager to approach the 3 finalists. Them being, let me get their names as close as possible. William A. DeLibrio, Franklin Baker, Arturo Rodriguez, for the position of Alice City Manager. Number 3. Now, we need to set up, have the city manager set up special meetings, setting special meetings for the dates of, again, sorry,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
it's going to be Wednesday and Thursday, Friday of next week. Those being the, actually, we just noted that Wednesday was eliminated.
Thursday
Okay,
and Friday.
so it'll be Thursday and Friday, the February 22nd and 23rd at 6:30 p.m.
Perfect.
6:30.
Oh, no, no.
Said we could do Thursday, 4:30.
We're gonna do.
He said we could do Thursday at 4:30.
I'm sorry, we did say 4:30 to try to get give them the time to get it done. So,
And that's the earliest.
For the
council
interview
can
process.
all do it. So Mr. Molina has just stated that Thursday would work.
Okay.
So
okay, let's just do it for
I guess
Thursday.
in case of
Let
emergency.
me
you
amend
might-
that
We
to
still-
remove,
Well, we still leave Friday because.
oh, yes, in case one of them can't show up, so yes.
Just say Thursday and Friday.
Yes, there's a lot going on here.
Yes.
We apologize, but there's a lot of cogs in this machine here, so.
To make sure I'm understanding correctly,
Yes.
there are 3 parts to this motion.
Yep.
First part being the appointment of an advisory group composed of directors, including Mr. Roland Ramos, Director of Finance, Demetrio Duarte, Assistant Public Works Director, Utilities, and Patrick Thomas, Interim Fire Chief. Second component to this is the council has narrowed down the finalists to include William DeLibrio, Franklin Baker, and Arturo Rodriguez. And the third component is to post for special meetings for interviewing of these 3 finalists for Thursday, 2/22, and Friday, 2/23, as an alternate date at 4:30 p.m. Is that?
That sounds clear
That
to me,
works.
council. Does that sound clear?
Yes, and I apologize if you had to
No,
correct the
no,
way it
no,
was
no,
stated,
no,
but that is what I
No,
want.
no, I just wanted to make sure I understood
No.
completely.
We're on,
Mr. Lemon, is that covering?
That's covering it. You had said something about, Mr. Chris, about the matrix that you wanted.
Oh,
For the advisory group, Mr. Molina had recommended that the advisory group have a matrix. Maybe city staff could prepare and we can approve.
The grade there.
to grade from their perspective.
The applications and
applications.
responses to the pre-interview questions.
So we can be presented separately, the matrix, and then we just submit to you individually? Correct, okay. Okay, so on that motion stated largely, can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Carrasco. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed? The motion stands as stated. I appreciate that, council. Thank you very much. And we move to agenda item 10, adjourn and/or consider and act upon adjournment. I'll entertain a
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The time is now 10:49, and this meeting is now adjourned. Thank you so much, citizens, and thank you, council. Job well done. Thank you.